From the office of Biafran Republic Government in Exile, His Excellency Prime Minister Mazi Ekpa officially announced the 3-day sit at home across Biafra land. Every Biafran is encouraged to utilize this opportunity in order to participate in the ongoing self-referendum exercise. Kindly inform your friends and family that the votes we cast during this exercise will facilitate the freedom that we are seeking for. Let's continue voting massively before the second day of December 2024, when Biafran independence will be redeclared by our Prime Minister Mazi Ekpa. Please note that the 29th of May will be the first day of our sit-at-home exercise, while the 30th May will be the Remembrance Day for our fallen heroes and heroines. Also on the 31st day of May, which happens to be the last day in this segment of sit-at-home exercises, will be a ghost town across Biafra land.
Yes, Sibondoman Agenti, Ekenemono, Konyechiri Yazelu, Tatabudi, the 27th day of May 2024. Monday, the normal sit-at-home Bomas Kano State all over Biafra land. Yesterday, when we live broadcast PM Mazi Simon Ekpa yesterday, that I want you guys to settle down and watch a lot of information and a lot of message on our past Biafrans all over the world. But before I drop you guys the video, just like you've heard from the previous preview video, from 29th, that's from 1 May to 29th of May, Biafrans Heroes Day. So if you're able on for this video, make sure you are sharing so that others will also get the information. 29, 30, and 31st, Gabo, total lockdown at the whole of Southeast, at the whole of Biafra land. So Biko, watch the video, drop your opinion in the comment section, and make sure you are sharing this video. What's the rest of the video, guys? I'll be right back.
My fellow Biafrans in the United States, I promise you all that every 2 weeks, I will always come to give you an update with result. Fortunately, our result is not in the secret. So I believe many of you who are financially committed in the Biafra freedom have always followed what is going on social media, in the media, and of course in different private message and WhatsApp group or any other group that you belong to. So the last time I was hinting all of you about the possibility of dragging the terrorist state of Nigeria to African Union Court. And while I was making that particular hint, we've gone far on that particular process. And of course, finally, we have succeeded in submitting the application at the African Court in Banjul, using our international attorney and consultant, consultancy firm, and of course, our attorney, Dr. Levy. That particular application, I would say, is a very groundbreaking one. We are calling on the African Union, the African Court, to step in to what is happening between Biafra and Nigeria, so to avoid the calamity that is about to befall Nigeria. And we further notify them that this particular calamity will become inevitable in case they fail to live up to the expectation. And after the December 2nd, the rest will be history. Fellow Biafrans, I also promised the Biafrans in the United States, the importance of having our satellite radio cut across Biafra land. And of course, I promised that in the next meeting, we are going to have at least the former Akwa Ibom state, Ebonyi state, covered completely, and that's going to happen in one day. That particular process will happen this week we are entering, and I believe you will follow it on the news and as I unveil them, especially during the State of the Union or before the State of the Union address. So we're working very hard with the technical department of the de facto government in the homeland to make sure that the satellite radio will be up and running this week, following the sit at home and then the self-referendum that is ongoing. So that promise still stands, and I believe in the next TownHall meeting, that particular project will be completed, and we go to the next state and other states that I'm going to announce. So the development and the success we are recording today all borders on finance and resources, which so far so good. We have been able to manage our resources very well, that this success is being recorded from every corner and every quarter of this Biafra liberation. My fellow Biafrans in the United States, the defense of Biafra land remain a very highest priority of the government, and we are also investing hugely on our defense. I want to inform you people today that we are aware that the Nigeria terrorist state is expecting a delivery of arms and weapons around August of this year. And these weapons they are expecting will be used in Biafra soil. So, as they are also waiting for their delivery of their own weapon, we will not fold our hands and wait for them to come and kill our people. We have to also step up our game to make sure we have adequate, weapons. Those who will make sure that when they come, our firepower or the firepower of the Biafra Defense Forces will be matched to what that is coming and what they are bringing by this October or August or so, according to the intelligence report. So, those of you who are still standing by the fence and watching what is happening or how this is going to happen before you come in, you step in to support. Believe me, you are not doing yourself any good. However, with or without you, Biafra is coming. We've gone very, very far. And one good thing about this is that everything in Biafra land is fighting. The spirit, the land, the air, the sea is fighting. And you can hear it from the confession coming from the so-called Musa. They are confessing that while they fly on the air to bomb our people, they hardly see anything. It is open. And when they are making this comment, they don't know when they make it, but it is necessary for those of you, for those of you who always want to be the more than Thomas in the Bible, for those of you who never want to believe that something is happening, when they come to speak, the land will push them to confess. And God is speaking through them to you. Yet, some of you, because you feel that it is Ekpa, as if it is about Ekpa. You feel that, it is not Mazi Nnamdi. You want to wait for Mazi Nnamdi to come out before you can support the defense of your land. And that is exactly why they kidnap him. Because they know, once they kidnap him, some of you will run away. And you did run away. You run away, abandoned him, disappointed him, betrayed him. You run away and you think you have done something right, waiting for him to come back, so that you start where you stop. I want to tell you that everything you have done in the past is a waste. If you continue to remain in your shell, hiding, waiting for Mazi Nnamdi to come out, everything you have done in the past is a waste. And let me tell you, this government doesn't recognize you. And at the end of the day, after the December 2nd, the policy will change. If you think that we are joking, you better use your tongue and count your teeth. We are not joking. The declaration of the restoration of independence state of Biafra is real. And you know, one thing I like is that this my face, I've deceived a lot of people. And God knows why my face is like this. Some people even say I rub powder. Some people say I put pancake. Some people say the face is a baby face. This face has deceived a lot of people. And it will continue to deceive you until December 2nd. I want to thank those in Biafra land, the de facto government. The update coming from the homeland is very, very encouraging. And it's as a result of some of you. The way you have supported and sponsored this particular liberation has catapulted the government to what they are doing today. So from the update, from the vote in the homeland, we are clocking up to 7 million. 7 million votes from the homeland alone. From the homeland alone, the electoral officers are doing a very great job. We have what we call core 12 state. Nigeria don't know what is going to hit them. We have what we call 12 core state from this 40 state of Biafra. And this 12 core state is having the highest vote so far. Well, like I said, the Finland Convention will set the record and the history that other people around the world will learn from. Our focus remains that we are fighting this Biafra liberation using this multidimensional approach. Today, a lot of people are shouting, oh, now you are doing something because you went to African court. No, we are doing something all the time. It is one step at a time. We don't go and start cutting the palm tree from up. You cut it from down and you cut it up. That is exactly the system we are using. So you have to set everything in place, put many things in place before taking the necessary step, especially on international level. You don't go to start fighting for your freedom from the international on the global stage when you have no structure, when you have nothing, when you are just shouting you are start fighting for Biafra as an organization. You don't do that. You need to set up the standard, the required standard to be recognized as a state. It is only when you have done that you begin to step up forward to begin to look into the global stage. Now we have done everything, set up the standard, set up the requirement, the required standard by the international law. We have a government, functional government, both in the homeland and in exile. And of course, we have all departments functioning. And so therefore, it is time to begin the diplomatic and legal fight on international stage. And that's where we are today. As we are doing that, we focus on making sure we create awareness, using the media and making sure that we create the scene that will make the media to talk about the freedom of Biafra. While we are doing this, many people are still being used indirectly, directly by the Nigeria terrorist state to cause distraction. While we are talking about Nigeria, they are talking about Ekpa. And what are they trying to do? They are trying to create the impression that Biafrans are not in unity. That's all. But they have failed, because the majority of people supporting the Biafra Republic government in exile are 99% of Biafra people.